What is up, boys and girls? Andy here, as always, Biohazard Declassified. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Man, we're hitting big games right now. We are going to be jumping in with Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 maybe being one of the most polarizing games in the Resident Evil series. Like, Resident Evil 5 is an amazing game. It's an amazing game, but not for the reasons that you might think. I don't think Resident Evil 5 is a fantastic Resident Evil game. I think in the grand scheme of things, Resident Evil 5 is kind of means to an end. It was a very interesting time in Capcom's... Sorry, let me just move this over just a tad. Okay. There we go, lovely. It was an interesting time in Capcom's life where they really wanted to capitalize on Resident Evil 4, and they kind of made it co-op. They really turned everything up to 11. They learned everything from Resident Evil 4 and brought it over to the next generation consoles. At that point in time, this would have been the first Resident Evil game to be on PlayStation 5, to be on Xbox 360, and it's a fantastic game. I really enjoy playing Resident Evil 5. I can go back and play Resident Evil 5 all the time. The game is absolutely fantastic, but I do feel like because of how fantastic it was as a game, not as a Resident Evil game, but as a game, it kind of gaslit Capcom into thinking that, man, this is what people want to see. People want to see this type of Resident Evil game, and they couldn't be more wrong. I mean, this really began I suppose you could say, in our good friend Wesker's tone, it was merely postponing the inevitable. And that was, in my opinion, where Resident Evil began to decline. It began to go down this route, which I wasn't necessarily comfortable with. It was this route away from survival horror, really capitalizing on the success of the films in a way. That's the best way I would describe it. The films are doing exceptionally well, and then all of a sudden the games are kind of heading in that direction as well. And us old school Resident Evil fans like, whoa, why are we doing this? Why are we doing it? Why are we going down this route? I'm not comfortable with this at all. I'm happy now that they finally brought it back round with Resident Evil 2 Remake, 7 to an extent, etc, etc. We are finally back with classic survival horror, or as close to classic survival horror as possible, of course. But I'm hoping we never go down this route of super action horror again, even though you could argue that Resident Evil 4 Remake did kind of peter on that edge, but Resident Evil 4 Remake definitely had a more survival horror tone to it. It was still kind of leaning into that action horror, but not so far into the fact it loses its identity as a Resident Evil game, I would suggest. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat so far. Let me know your thoughts about Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5, 4, 5, and 6. Well, 4 to a lesser extent, but certainly 5 and 6, I find are almost like the most polarizing Resident Evil games. Like, people love them or they absolutely despise them. I'm in a position where I really enjoy them. I really love going back and playing Resident Evil 5. 6 to an absolute lesser extent. I'm not looking forward to playing Resident Evil 6, but we will do it for the retrospective, of course. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the chat. Do you love Resident Evil 5? Do you hate Resident Evil 5? Let me know. Aside from that, gang, we've had a little bit of news here and there in the world of Resident Evil. I suppose the biggest news is that there's another Resident Evil 9 leak, which I can't see being the case. It's just, when Capcom don't announce things, a void gets filled with misinformation. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're just seeing widespread misinformation. We had this about the films. We had this about some other Resident Evil titles. Capcom just needs to announce something so we can finally go, right, okay, this is coming. Let's start getting hyped for it. But because they're not doing that, that's where this vacuum is appearing, and it's kind of just filling up with misinformation left, right, and center. So I would say at this point, just ignore everything. I mean, Dusk put out this extremely vague tweet where he basically said like the most safest information I need to actually read this out to you. I'm not burying Dusk, by the way. He's put himself out there for comment, so that's what we're going to do. One moment. I have to read this out to you because it's such safe information. It's like, well, obviously. Just going to go past all the massively politically driven stuff that no one needs to see. Where was it? It was like, I couldn't believe when I saw it. I was like, what? Well, of course it would be this. Why wouldn't it be this? Oh, man, where was that tweet? If not, I will try and paraphrase it as best I can. But he basically, yeah, I'm struggling to find it. It's just so much political talk on this. I don't think he was super political, but I guess he is now. But the long and the short of it is, he basically, he basically said, this is going to be, Resident Evil 9 is coming, and it's going to be the biggest Resident Evil game of all time. Okay, I mean, literally the safest assumptions you could make about the new Resident Evil has just been said. Like, of course it's going to be the biggest Resident Evil to date. They're gonna want to make it the biggest Resident Evil to date. Imagine if it was coming through the leaks, or they're actually playing it really safe on this version. It's very budget friendly. They're looking to save money on the next Resident Evil game. No, of course they're not going to do that. They're going to go big. They're going to go harder, and they're going to try and smash it out the park. And that should not be like information you should present as like exclusive information. I'm not saying he has done that, but he is known for being that all-important insider. And for him to say it's going to be the biggest Resident Evil game of all time is like it's like saying water's wet. Like, it's the safest prediction you can make about Resident Evil. Huge shout outs to everybody in the chat though. We got Emmy, we got Rondi in the chat. Thank you kindly. Ballistic coming in with a Prime subscription for the 3rd month in a row. Thank you kindly, sir. Always a pleasure having you in the chat. May Osama, Nemesis, Resident Evil fucking Wiki is in the chat. Resident Evil 5 had plenty of marketing campaign too. I think it was the first time Capcom really went hard on modern internet marketing, not just posters in gaming mags. Yes, I do remember that fondly. I do remember the trailers. Like, do you remember that trailer? The first ever trailer they put out of Chris turning around with the gun and it looked like there were zombies in it. And then that kind of just like went away. It was like the weirdest fucking, like, no one ever saw that type of Resident Evil again. I'm actually going to get it out. We are going to be playing it today, of course, but I do want to show you guys this trailer because it's just like the weirdest trailer I've ever seen. So, we're not playing any music right now. Let me see if I can bring this up. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Yeah, here you go. So it's this one. This was the original Resident Evil 5 trailer. Hopefully you guys can hear it. So again, looks very much like Africa. This would have come out 2006? Maybe earlier. 2005? 2006, 2007, something like that. Way before the announcements for Resident Evil. But this, to me, leaned into survival horror a hell of a lot more. So that is an interesting looking Chris Redfield. Looks a lot more vibrant than the final version we got. These look like zombies. But now they're running. Biohazard 5. For PlayStation 3. Man, memories. That's how I played it. How did you guys play the original Resident Evil 5? Like, my first time... Actually, I'll tell a lie. My first time experiencing it was on the Xbox 360. I then made the transition to PlayStation 5. PlayStation 3 at that point in time. Got the Platinum Trophy. It was glorious. I then got duped into buying the Gold Edition for Lost in Nightmares and the Move Control support. I'd like to go into that in a little bit of detail in just a moment. You could play Resident Evil 5 like Resident Evil 4, and it was absolutely fantastic. The most glorious sight you can see. Really, really a fun way of playing it. I just could not get it set up in time. I'll go into my setup in a moment of how we're going to be playing Resident Evil 5. We're going to try and keep it as high quality as we can. But I'm just going to go through the comments. We're going to go through Twitch. Then we're going to go through YouTube. Remember, guys, we are live on both YouTube, Twitch, etc. Biohazard Declassified. I'm currently had my access revoked on TikTok. We are working on that, and I'm hoping in due course we will get that back up to speed. So apologies for everyone who normally checks me out on TikTok, but for whatever reason, TikTok's having a funny 5 minutes with my stream elements, and it's not letting me go live. So for the moment, just YouTube, just Twitch. Let's go through some of these comments here. Alan, how's it going? Emmy, thank you kindly. This was actually made by DemoMorg. So DemoMorg has a fantastic shop. I think it's called like 656 Clothing. You'll have to go on his Twitter, DemoMorg. And yeah, he made this. This is embroidered, Biohazard Declassified. It's in my favorite color, red. It looks absolutely glorious. El Marvo, how's it going? Thorskin, always a pleasure, never a chore. Also, I remember there was a live action Resident Evil 5 cuts, live action trailer, which kind of looked cool. You joined my Discord earlier, thank you. I need to update that. My Discord is painfully behind. If anyone wants to help me do that, feel free. Like, I'm always up for people helping me, like, build places where I'm not in. I've spent so long doing this by myself. All of these unique platforms, I just really need to up the ante on, because they used to be super vibrant, but I've just let them die. So we need to pull our finger out our arse and get that happening. Jeddah, how's it going? Always a pleasure. Thank you kindly. Bristolian Exiles in the chat too. 2005, I think there's some leftover assets in RE4 PS2 Mercenaries. I think we're to test the 5 prototype. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Well, we always love having Resident Evil Wiki in the chat. We will be at some point getting Resident Evil Wiki on the channel, talking all things Resident Evil Wiki, because that has been an unbelievable resource, especially in modern times. I mean, I used to get a lot of my original knowledge for Resident Evil before, like, the YouTube time on residentevilfan.com. That was like my website. And really, Resident Evil Wiki has been that void that has filled the void that was left by Resident Evil Fan, in my opinion, outside of, you know, Resident Evil content creators. So yeah, we're definitely going to get Resident Evil Wiki on the channel, talking all things Resident Evil Wiki, how it came about, what it takes to run a website of that magnitude. I mean, it's got to be super involved at this point. So yeah, thank you kindly, as always, for joining us in the stream. We're going to jump on over to YouTube, start going through. We got fucking Mav Matt in the chat, who, man, this man is about to become a dad for the first time, and it's going to be so exciting. Please send us photographs. My best thoughts are with you, sir, as you embark on the survival horror once again. Nah, brother, I hope you're doing well. Seth, James, Nate, Sega Dan's in the chat. Thank you kindly. Nicholas, Tom, thank you. When are we due a Resident Evil 9 update? Dude, we're in borrowed time at the moment. We have to have something soon. We have to have a Resident Evil 9 announcement soon, or some more information, because all that's happening is it's creating this vacuum of misinformation that people are just putting up. Man, I could make up something tomorrow. Resident Evil 9 is going to have the return of Sadler. Start reporting on it now. Enjoyed 5 but never played 6. 6 is an interesting game. I'm certainly not looking forward to it. But again, it's Resident Evil history. It's not necessarily about what I like. It's about going back through the series as part of this retrospective and picking out the good, picking out the bad, and then learning what we really want from Resident Evil. What does Resident Evil mean to us? How do we interpret Resident Evil? Resident Evil's been reinvented so many times now. It's very hard to pinpoint a definition of what Resident Evil is, because there's so many interpretations of it. So in time, maybe we will have that all-important definition of Resident Evil. Hey, Seth, how's it going? Wade Wilson, the official art book also has images of the zombies. Actual zombie models we never saw. They look very similar to the RE6 zombies. Very interesting that RE6 brought the zombies back, I do think. Liquidoo Snake, always a pleasure, never a chore. I thought, when I saw that trailer, I thought RE was going to survival horror again. Yeah, man, there's been so many, like, weird trailers over the years for Resident Evil where it's either been unreleased or it's been content that has never ended up being the same type of content. What I mean by that is you had the original Resident Evil 4 trailer, or one of the original Resident Evil 4 trailers, which had that kind of like, they call it the hook man. Like, that was really far into development before it got cut. And I remember seeing that quite vividly back in the day. And then that ended up going. And then I remember Resident Evil Revelations 1 having this really weird, like, heel turn Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield has become Hollywood Hogan and he's super evil. And that version of Revelations just disappearing, and we've now got this different one. Like, it had like Jill and Chris pointing guns at each other. It's mental. Let's watch it right now. Actually, we are gonna. I know you guys love me for going on my tangents, but I have to show you this. It's I've said this many times on stream. It's the most bizarre trailer I think I've ever seen, and they just never revisited it. Maybe Resident Evil Wiki's got some more information on it, because I think you guys will be very interested by this. I don't know why this exists, and I don't know why they put this out and then they changed it. So let me get this on split react mode. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. It's totally weird, man. This debuted at E3, I'm pretty sure. So Chris Redfield's in a chair.
Somehow, I always manage to come through. Not this time. I messed up.
But Hunk's in it. Why is Hunk in it?
You think you'll get away with this?
I already have, Jill.
Do you have it?
Maybe. You'll have to kill me to find out.
And what would you do if you found it? It doesn't matter.
So Chris is not sitting in the chair. Who is that? Everyone at that point said it was Hunk, because you saw Hunk in the trailer. But I guess it's not. Who knows? Who knows what ended up? Maybe we should interview Roger Craig Smith and find out, because obviously he recorded them lines. Where were they going? Excuse me. Where were they going with that version of Revelations before they scrapped it and then went in a different direction? Cheddar makes a good point. It could be a misdirection to confuse viewers. Maybe. I mean, that does happen. We have seen that historically, where trailers have come out to kind of to discombobulate viewers, but it ended up being completely different. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more substance to that than what leads on. But maybe Resident Evil Wiki's got some information on that. And maybe Roger Craig Smith himself may have information on that. So, obviously, we're going to be talking about Resident Evil 5 as we play it, as we always do. And we are going to be playing the PC version of Resident Evil 5 today. I was hoping to get the PS3 version set up, but I just did not have time. So we went with Old Faithful, the PC version of Resident Evil 5, which is probably the best version to play of Resident Evil 5, in all honesty. There's so much more you can do with it now than you used to be able to do with it. Like, you can have like natural color mods, which we're going to have, better camera angles, etc. It's going to be a very, very fun playthrough of Resident Evil 5. I'm going to be using the controller. I was going to use my keyboard and mouse, but I realised it's set up to my streaming PC. It's going to be a ball ache to change that around. So we're just going to use the Xbox controller today. But as ever, guys, if you enjoy the content, please drop a follow. It's certainly appreciated. If this is the first time you're checking us out, my name's Andy. This is Biohazard Declassified, dedicated Resident Evil content creator, producer, love all things survival horror. So if you're enjoying yourself, make sure you drop a follow. And if you're on YouTube, drop a like. It's always appreciated. I'm just going to move the microphone and jump down and get this game sorted. Oh, yeah. Oh, why is it doing that? So I was really glad that that pin was hidden, because that would have completely doxed my pin. Righty. Let's jump on with some Resident Evil 5. think we should be okay, actually. I always love this. There we go. Do you know, actually, I remember what I remember vividly, and some of you guys, oh, put my legs up. Some of you guys might not necessarily remember this, but Resident Evil 5, it actually had a benchmark for the PC version. So if you had a very terrible PC, you could run this benchmark to test how good your PC would cope with Resident Evil 5 before it released, because the PC version didn't release in parity with the Xbox and the PS3 versions of the game. Actually released like a couple of years later. So they put out this benchmark so you could test your computer. And it's just like the entry cutscene. It's pretty cool. Have you seen the Swahili translation video? Ooh, I feel like we should watch that at some point.
Resident Evil 5.
Okie dokie. Man. This is so iconic. We're gonna go with civilian checkpoint. We're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna play a normal game. Let's jump on with Chris Redfield. I'm gonna turn off internet. Let's turn off infinite ammo for now. And I'll tell you what. I think that's the Samurai Edge, by the way, that I modded into the game. We're not going to use it. I'm going to have some fun, though. I'm going to have some nice weapons. I don't like going too silly. We'll take that. I might give that to Sheva, actually. We have got some fun weaponry, gang. Man, I got like... oh, man, I've left fucking... Damn it. Oh, cool. I thought I turned it off, but I guess not. I guess not. Right, we're gonna go for this. I thought I put it on local, but I guess I didn't. Oh, iconic this is, gang. Maya! I love this game. Oh, Angela's coming in with a VIP viewer. Let's fucking go. Oh, man. The bird person. Again, at this point, if you'd played Resident Evil 4, you was very familiar with this. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, gang. I'm going to blind you. There you go. Sorry about that.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, which formed the anti-terrorism unit BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring safety and stability to various regions around the globe.
Always loved this setup.
Welcome to Africa.
I just really wish we could have this costume The whole time.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
Just Chris.
Hey, Bobster.
Thanks. So you'll be accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says it's a haven for terrorists now.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Partner.
They should absolutely bring Sheva back. Sheva was fantastic in this game.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go.
Also, finding out that Jill Valentine was potentially dead was pretty overwhelming.
Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've struggled. More and more, I find myself wondering,
Is it all worth fighting for? Oh my god, Chris.
maybe one day I'll find out.
Hey, hey, huyo Wingenzi anafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
Crop King, how's it going?
There
Tom,
is
we
one
will
thing
come
I
to
do
your
know.
query in a moment. He's got a very
I
good
have a
question.
job to do.
And I'm going to
see
see it through. Of course you are, Chris. So, I'm going to let everybody ponder on this point. What do you guys think?
This is Kirk.
Hang on. What do you guys think about this new Zach Kreger film? I've kind of given my extended comments in two videos now, actually. One on my Biohazard account and one on the Residents of Evil, which has done really well. I think it's on like 50k views, which I'm really happy with. But what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to a Zach Kreger Resident Evil film, or are you not looking forward to it? I think what's interesting initially about the Zach Kreger possibility, do you know how much money he's getting paid for it, or allegedly getting paid for it? It's like, I think he's getting paid like $20 million or something, which is a lot. I mean, if you put into consideration that Welcome to Raccoon City's total budget was 25 million, and Zach Kreger is getting paid 25 million to direct it. Again, these are figures that are not verified. This is just speculation. But if that's true, Constantine Film, whoever, they've really got some serious stock in Zach Kreger, and they truly believe he can create something special. But I don't know, gang. What do you think? Sorry, I'm just going to see.
Chris, Sheva, can you read me?
Chris here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Oh, this looks beautiful. This looks gorgeous.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be.
So you're going to notice this does not look like Resident Evil 5. We've got a special modification on. It's called the Natural Color mod. And it really... The problem of... Sorry, I can't talk. Games around this time, they had this horrific green bloom effect that was literally a staple of those games at that point in time. It was like this metallic, like brown color. Loads of games had it. Like off the top of my head, the Call of Duty games had it, Dead Space had it, Resident Evil 5 had it, Fallout 3 had it, and for whatever reason, it was just like a green smear across the screen. Now this is the real benefit of playing the PC version, is you can install these modifications which restore these fantastic vibrant colors, which I think you're in Africa right now, right? So it should be vibrant, it should be colorful, and for whatever reason they didn't take that art direction on the retail release of Resident Evil 5. Like, it really looks fantastic. Green filter made sense since it's also in Black Hawk Down. Yes. Again, that's probably a great reference. We got fucking Matt RPD in the chat. Ah! Great to have you in the chat, man. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome into Resident Evil 5.
Where's your partner?
Good. You're both here. Come. I love this dude.
Good. You're both here. Come. You two. This way.
But yes, the main question I would like answered, guys, is are you excited for a Zach Kreger Resident Evil?
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
And if you want to get an idea of who Zach Kreger is, you need to watch Barbarian. It's an amazing film. I actually watched it recently. I was blown away, and I was like, man, I'll tell you what, I think he can do it. I really do. I think he's special. Craig, how's it going? Thank you for making it over to us. Yeah, there's a really good meme of someone who's like, have you modded Resident Evil 5? He's like, no. And then like Master Chief just randomly pops up. Makes me pop every time. But we've also got a minor camera mod, because I do find the camera to the original Resident Evil just isn't quite how it used to be. It isn't quite suitable for modern screens. Like this one's a tiny bit further out, and I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that over the top. Not too bad, thank you, Craig. I appreciate you. He also did Companion. That's quite right, James. That is quite right. I'm looking forward to it. He's great in very claustrophobic screenplays for his movies. I'm just interested to find out if he is intent, and we're not quite sure now. I've had a couple of things hit my inbox which are alleged to be the outline for the new Resident Evil film, and I'm not quite sold on it just yet.
Did you hear that?
Or at least from a verification point of view. So in time, maybe we'll get that confirmed. But for now, I don't know, guys. It's just there isn't. It's so outlandishly different to what you would think, but at the same time, it's so oddly specific that you think actually this could be the Resident Evil film. So I'm going to sit on it a bit longer, and see if anything comes out that I can then kind of like start to verify it. But if it is, it's an original concept and it's not like a reboot or anything like that. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 does have a soft spot in my heart. Not because, again, I've said this before, it's not because it's a fantastic Resident Evil game. It's just a fantastic game. Peter, subscriber for the 38th month in a row. Peter is our longest subscriber on Twitch. Really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. This was terrifying.
Are you okay?
Mind your business, Peter. Always appreciate it, man. Thank you. Oh, the nose out, the blood out the nose and the eyes. Brutal. Well, Nicholas, we do have... Sorry, I've just seen your comment about Roe. We do have a Resident Evil series, fan series coming out soon. Oh, nice. So, just curb your enthusiasm for the moment, because we will have information dropping very, very shortly. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be probably 2 to 3 times the size of... Oh, sorry, 3 to 4 times the size of the Keeper's Diary, so... I think you'll be pleasantly surprised what we're cooking up. This was terrifying. This almost felt a bit claustrophobic. Like, I know it's an action game, but it was generally quite scary in some parts where you're like, oh man, I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. Like, this was amazing. Now, you can take all of these dudes out and get some treasure, but we're actually gonna move straight on. But I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you kindly for tuning in, as always.
Come in, Kirk.
Welcome to the Resident Evil Retrospective. Every Wednesday, we go live with Resident Evil, and every Friday, we're going live with Silent Hill, which we are playing for the first time, so...
What does that mean? Was
Thank you kindly. Andy, legit question. How do you feel like playing this for the first time? Did you feel miffed it was different to the classics? I suppose at this point in time, it's a really good question, and I would like to push that out to everybody. I liked the fact... I did just say that, Peter, by the way, that you do get a treasure if you beat them all. I like the fact that it kind of made... It was Resident Evil 4 as a co-op game. That's the best way I would describe it. But you're right. It wasn't Resident Evil as we like it. And I remember actually making a video in 2010 on my original YouTube channel saying, is Resident Evil dead? Like, they're taking Resident Evil in a direction that I'm not entirely comfortable with. It's not a survival horror game. So even back then, I had the thoughts that I did up until they made the big change with Resident Evil 7. So absolutely, I was like, this is a fantastic game. It's great to play with friends. And what was really good is I could play it with friends that weren't Resident Evil fans because it was an action game, in all fairness. So, but yeah, you're right. It wasn't my Resident Evil. A fantastic game. Not what I would consider a Resident Evil game. Hey Kyle, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. My big worry is if they blow a lot of cash on the film and it flops, that could be the end of any RE films going forward. I think they're always going to create Resident Evil. Remember, Resident Evil doesn't flop and has never flopped, actually. Like, if you're looking at the numbers, the Resident Evil franchise has made over $1 billion at the box office. Resident Evil for Constantine film is extremely profitable. And the reason, gang, and no one is going to like this, but the reason why Resident Evil movies are so profitable is because they cater to a casual audience. I think Resident Evil fans forget that Resident Evil, I mean, fuck me, how many times have I said Resident Evil right now? RE is a niche in a niche. Survival horror is a niche inside of horror. So the actual marketability of horror is not fantastic. Even though we want to see an authentic Resident Evil experience, doesn't have the marketability of the Resident Evil films that we did get. So Resident Evil is mad profitable because it's casual. So they need to find a smart way, and these questions are for people that are far smarter than me. They need to find a way of not making Resident Evil cater to the casuals, but making the casuals enjoy what Resident Evil is, like how we enjoy it. And that is like the $1 million question. And that will always be the $1 million question, unfortunately.
You grab it.
Roger.
Like, I know everybody says, well, you know, you made the Keeper's Diary, and that was a really cool original concept. Yes, of course we did, but you know, we made that with $50,000 of like Resident Evil fans' money. We were totally independent. We didn't have an executive behind us. We didn't have to make a return on it, etc., etc. Like, we didn't have like executives above our heads saying, you need to change this, you need to change this, otherwise you're not going to make money. We didn't even need to make money on the film. It was not for profit. So when you bring that profit variable into it, that changes a lot of things, because it's not necessarily just about creating this fantastic piece of content. It's about creating a fantastic piece of content that's going to make a big return, because ultimately films and movies, series, they're a business. Glenn coming in with the 13th month in a row tier 1 subscription. Thank you kindly. Always appreciate you, Glenn. Hope you're having a good day. I love this so much. Benedito! You don't know what you're talking about!
You don't know what you're talking about!
You can all go to hell!
For what? Now to Suia.
Brutal. This was also pretty terrifying. I do remember the iconic death scene where they're like stamping on you. Here we go. Let me know if the game's too loud for my voice, guys. Again, as ever, I've changed my setup. I do try. Where's the zombies? Yeah, you're not right. I do try and bottleneck them through here. That's the easiest way that I can kind of funnel the enemies so they're not like hitting you from every angle. It can be very frustrating. Also, Wesker is amazing in this game. She's right behind me. Oh, lost his head. Man, I can't believe this game came out in 2009. It's beautiful. Okay, here we go. So this is like the optimum angle. I also think that Resident Evil 5 was like... Oh. Resident Evil 5 was a time where they really were like ramping up them like melee comboing and stuff like that. It felt really fluid at times. Oh yeah, it makes the game... I mean, this game looks amazing. Again, may not be a fantastic Resident Evil game, pure Resident Evil game, but damn, this game looks beautiful. This game came out 16 years ago. Crazy work. Oh, she is absolutely roasting these dudes.
We need backup, and we need it right now.
Also, Roger Craig Smith was an amazing Chris Redfield.
On my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. I just hope he gets here quick.
Why don't you understand, Chris? Do you really believe that the world is worth saving? Right, so he's going to smash this down. We want to start getting on the move.
I need your help. I owe you one. Nice work.
Ugh. Me and him play veteran. He was a beast. Yeah, man. Dude, I love Nick. I haven't spoke to him in a hot minute, but he's a special talent. Like, really gives a shit. Really gives a shit. Like, he is like a perfect person to have as a representative of Resident Evil. Yeah, I mean, I can see him enjoying some Outbreak. Shit. Oh, he's dead, he's dead. Cool, cool, cool. So, you pick up the gold ring here. Now, if you miss the gold ring, you can actually pick it up a bit later during the furnace. You gotta hold on till Kirk gets here. Hold on, Sheva. Oh yeah, Doc. He was actually in our circles talking that he was going to be playing Outbreak, but his schedules are just crazy long. Credit, man. We're just doing a nice casual normal playthrough Bristolian Exile. Boom. Love a haymaker. Now, one big criticism I have about this game is the AI. Now, the AI is not going to be too bad for us, because we are playing it on normal mode, but holy shit, they can be a right pain on the arse on professional. Ooh. Ugh. Nice. We ain't doing too bad, I don't think. Oh, she just got a collateral then. Nice. And we'll see that.
How you holding up? I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
Nice. I made the right decision giving her the rifle. Turn around, idiot. Abby, how are you? Long time no speak. Thank you kindly for joining us on the old Twitch arena. Welcome in. And for everybody who has just joined, let us know your favourite memory of Resident Evil 5. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And more importantly, why? This game is now 16 years old, which is unbelievable work.
I'm gonna take out the door. Find some cover.
Find some cover. I always love this cutscene as well. Boom! P-Filter did make this game look ugly. You are right. And why's my... sorry, I was just checking on my... the Tube of You stream. Hang on. Okay, cool. Man, we got a shitload of people over on YouTube. Got nearly fucking 50 people watching. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Biohazard Declassified. We're going back through Resident Evil 5. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let us know. I've got such fond memories of this game. And again, I don't enjoy this game because I think it's a fantastic Resident Evil game. I just enjoy this game because it's an amazing game. I actually do have quite a bit of gear in here. I'm wondering, is that fully upgraded? Oh, how are you expecting me not to use that? How are you expecting me not to use the SIG 556? We've got any? Oh, we've got 30. We'll take it. And I'll tell you what, we'll retire the pistol. We will pull out the standard shotgun. We'll go from there. Shadow, how's it going? Hi, Andy. I remember playing this game on PC in NVIDIA 3D Vision. It was a blast. Okay, so I've got some memories about the PC version of Resident Evil 5. So I bought... I'll let Kirk do his thing. So I bought Resident Evil 5 for PC when it first came out because it had all these cool features. Zombie K, how's it going? I'll come to your question in a moment. But yes, hang on. Where was I going? Yes, so that was what I was saying. So I completely discombobulated my own face then. But yes, I remember picking up the PC version when it first came out. I had a 9500 GT. Absolute dog shit graphics card. I could play Resident Evil 5 at a very cool and crispy 720p on high settings. However, the Resident Evil 5 on PC, that was the first time that the No Mercy mode for Mercenaries was debuted. And I could not get a stable frame rate on that game. I actually had to drop it to 1024 by 768 or something like that just to get it running. But oh my god, it was glorious. Seeing all the enemies come out of every single orifice was amazing. Yeah, exactly that, Nate. Not a fantastic survival horror game, but a fantastic Resident Evil game. I still don't understand, and maybe someone can explain it to me. But I never understood... Oh, I don't know why I picked that up. Why you could increase your reload speed. Like, Why because Chris has got money, does that mean he can reload his gun faster? To me, that made no sense. Zombie K1, haven't tuned in since the Facebook gaming days. Man, I've missed the RE content. Well, I'm so happy you finally found your way back to us. We go live on YouTube and Twitch now. Facebook gaming, unfortunately, although a massive step for me in content creation, has allowed me to branch out to other platforms, and that's what we've done. So welcome back, my friend, and it's great to have you here once again. Havoc, how's it going? Always a pleasure. Raccoon City Pizza, one of my biggest issues is the voice acting. The acting itself is fine, but it sounds weird. Explain. Articulate. Maybe I'm not understanding. Ooh. What the gule? What up, G? Whoa! I'm gonna absolutely chin this dude. Ooh.
Alpha team, come in. Alpha team.
The Chan, do you copy? The Chan.
We actually aren't live on TikTok because my stream elements... Oh, I don't know how I dodged that. My stream elements has actually revoked my live access to TikTok. So it's going to take what... It says it's going to take one business day to sort itself out. So we're going to let it do its thing, and hopefully we'll be live once again on TikTok very, very soon. Come on, Chris. There we go. Hey, Astora Souls. Andy, wait. This is an RE5. Where's the yellow piss filter? Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I love crossplays in the chat as well. Thank you kindly. I'm going to punch this dude. Hey, Craig. How are you? RE is a survival horror game. Survival horror is what put RE on the map. The change to action horror by their own admittance was to make money. Yes. Again, it goes back to what I was saying about the films. They kind of made Resident Evil 5 or Resident Evil at this point in time appeal to a wider audience, a more casual audience, you could say. Like, I remember playing this game with my friends who weren't Resident Evil fans, and they actually really enjoyed it. So, but again, it's not what I believe to be Resident Evil. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it, Alexis? Oh, we actually have quite a few viewers from the old Facebook gaming days, which have very kindly followed me on my journey. You got to think, like, when I started doing all this, I just uploaded a couple of memes on Facebook. Used to go live every so often. Used to have a shitload of people. We all used to have a vibe. But never in a million years did I think I could, like, produce my own Resident Evil film. You know, fly around the world just for my love of Resident Evil. Meet some cool people up and down the country. I'm taking it. I always say this, and I said this, I think I said this on my previous stream. If I walked away tomorrow, I would be satisfied what I contributed to the community.
Help! Somebody help me!
Yeah, again, I think I've got this theory that they really enjoyed Resident Evil 4. It was super successful. It reinvigorated Capcom's... and how they viewed Resident Evil, and they wanted to capitalize on what made RE4 special. So even if you look at the Irvin boss battle, it's very similar to Salazar. I remember when IGN said this was racist.
Hey, what's wrong?
What do you mean when IGN said it was racist? It is racist. That's why I'm playing it. Yeah, we don't listen to all that nonsense. Sure, I mean, it in some instances it may have been a little bit insensitive, but I don't think it's racist. It's made by Japanese developers, for fuck's sake. Right, no, do not. Go away, go away. Go, go. I want to kill her in one shot. Done it. I actually upgraded to an AMD. Oh, fuck. What was the card have been? 4870? And that got me some seriously good frames on RE5.
Matheson to HQ. We've lost contact with Alpha Team. They're under attack by an unidentified hostile. Reinforcements head toward the deal coordinates.
Oh, you motherfucker. Goodbye.
Okay.
I don't remember them saying that. I don't remember them saying RE5 was racist, RE4 was racist for attacking a bunch of Spaniards. I like the fact that Resident Evil is a global game because bioterrorism, as we know, is a global threat. So I think it makes less sense to have random, like, it looks like Hispanic people and white people randomly walking around as Maginis in this game. I think that makes less sense from a lore perspective. But I think IGN, what really fucks me off about that IGN article specifically, and I know what everyone was talking about, and I even called out the author and I said, I would like to extend my hand. You can come on my podcast and we can talk about this, because I fundamentally aren't picking up what you're putting down. Like, Resident Evil 5 is not a racist game. You could say it was insensitive. I can understand. You could say some of the portrayals were a little bit insensitive. I totally understand that. And yes, obviously, in life you try and be tactful about people's cultures, etc. But there is nothing in this, like, the Africans in this game are the true victims of this. Oh man, how do I... Hang on. Sorry, I really need to sort this out. I've accidentally set multiplayer up, so let me quickly sort this out. But yeah, I know it's an extremely divisive thing to talk about. Local. So even if you set on local, people can still join. That's weird. Right. There we go. So no one should join now. But yes, the big... Totally not IGN. IGN are watching my playthrough, trying to sabotage my game. No, but the real issue I had with that, and I'm not one for tone policing, but it was the way... It was the way the author was talking about Resident Evil and how it was racist. And he almost said it like it was already proven that it was racist. And it was kind of like, oh yeah, it goes without saying, you know, Resident Evil 5 is racist. It's like, well, no, it's not actually. Like, it's been a heated debate, but it's not been definitively proven that this game is racist. It's not been studied academically to determine that Resident Evil 5 is racist. So I don't know why you have that weird tone. It's almost like he said it like if somebody questioned if water was wet or if gravity existed. It was that kind of 100% certainty that RE5 was racist. Crazy work. I think I've already got this, but I like shooting them. Yeah, but the problem is, Craig, nobody was angry. Nobody generally was angry at Resident Evil 5.
I don't like the looks of this.
It was just these almost professional provocateurs who utilize this kind of... It's almost like reverse rage baiting is the way I would describe it. Where it's kind of like deliberately provocative to elicit a response out of people. Do you know, like when someone's interviewed and people say, well, some people have said, and they go and say the most out-of-pocket statement that maybe one really strange person on the internet said once, and they make it out like it's a majority opinion. So there is a quick way here, just quickly. There is a quick way of like zapping. If you have like a human character standing here, you go pick the key up, it'll zap your character to here. And if you're going for a speed run, it just makes your life a little bit easier. This is a really fun boss battle, though. Ooh. Sorry, I keep touching the... I'm in agreement, Zombie K. I'm in agreement.
What the hell is that?
Some of these sequences are really good. Oh, it's coming out his eyes.
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Ouroboros. Look at this big ass machete that's on Chris's arm, by the way. I've only just realised that. Come on, big boy. So the idea is we're trying to get him to get into this furnace.
Come on.
Okay.
And this, if you didn't get the...
Come on. Roger. Come on. Roger.
If you didn't get the gold ring now, you'll get it. You'll get it in a second.
Come on.
Okay.
There we go. So now he's in here. I'm going to whip this. I can't remember how many attempts it takes. It might just be one, but it might be two. I can't remember if that's professional or not. I think if they do end up remaking RE5, they need to give it more of a horror tone. Okay, it's... Oh, it's one! It's one! Damn. Yeah, it feels like it just drones on.
This thing was responsible for the death of Alpha Team. We need to report this to HQ.
I think if they do end up remaking RE5, they need to give it more of a horror tone. I think that would be sick. Yeah, agreed. I think if they just do what they did with RE4 Remake, they're not going to be too far off. Keep picking up these fucking...
I owe you one. I owe you one.
I owe you one. Where is Chever even from? Because she doesn't sound African. She sounds English. Like, proper English. I owe you one. Yeah, I mean, as much as I hate to agree with you, Mr. Crazy Man, I do. I still, and for people who are on Twitch, Mr. Crazy Man says, I don't know if a remake for 5 is possible, given how the world is right on such sensitive topics. In full agreement. And I think that is going to be one of the... That is going to be one of the hold-ups of doing a remake of RE5. I also think it's going to be a hold-up to doing Code Veronica, because there's a lot of sensitive themes that are covered, especially with Alfred and Alexia, which are going to be very hard to articulate while also trying to be tactful to this modern audience, is what I'm trying to word this diplomatically, of course. But I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Let's go.
How the fuck is she driving with that on her face?
Got it.
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
Only we could have gotten there sooner.
Just in time for the fireworks show.
Probably be dead too.
Boom! I would love to see Code Veronica remade. I truly believe it's the last
HQ, do you
Resident Evil game to be remade that absolutely needs it.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And
The
aside from
Kennedy
that,
report?
There's something new,
Kennedy!
something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority.
Oh. Didn't kill enough enemies. Kennedy! But yeah, I think that they will genuinely have a huge issue remaking RE Code Veronica. Unless they change that whole arc, because you can just see it, guys. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be a prick, but you can see why that type of material and some of the themes they cover would be, especially what Claire says, man. Like, there's one part where Claire is straight up like, Alfred, you cross-dressing freak. Oh my god. If any game had that in 2025, Jesus Christ, it would be absolute carnage, whether you agree with it or not. This kind of looks like Revelations 1, Terra Grigia. Man, it's so cool and vibrant. Oh yeah, oh man, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, literally, Steve tries to kiss Claire and she's sleeping. Probably won't go over well with modern audiences. Get out of the way, Sheva. Go.
Roger.
Come on!
Roger.
Damn, I was reading the comment and I just got absolutely destroyed. Thanks, partner. No worries, partner. What up, G? Gonna break this dude's neck. Gave him a little neck tickle. Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles. Yeah, I actually thought I'd be playing The Dark Side Chronicles, but it turns out... Oh, shit. It turns out RE5 come out first. Shit. Oh. Oh. He's dead. Brutal. Thanks, partner. No, you thanks. Thanks, partner. Oh, no! Oh, we need some health. Please have a herb. Oh, that sucked. Doggo. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh. Sorry to rip off a band-aid there, mate. You can use it. Cheers. man. The Hydra. I like how the Hydra also made an appearance in the films. That was kind of cool. Nice. That was scared the shit out of me. Ow. Man, we are running out of ammo. Oh, I missed him. That zombie always looked like there's a English singer called Lamar. Actually looks exactly like him. Is there any justice in the world? I would be your man. You would be my girl. Oh yeah.
Take this.
I remember this chapter just fucking going on and on and on. I think this chapter actually was in the original demo for Resident Evil 5. If I remember correctly. Oof. RIP.
Come on, Sheva.
Come on, Sheva, come on. Like this, on a first playthrough, this level's probably 2 hours long. Because it just goes on and on and on.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Also, do we really need an RE5 remake? I don't know. I think they should shut it off at Code Veronica. I'm surprised they did a 4 remake, to be honest. Six definitely doesn't need a remake. Oh. I don't think people want to see an RE6 remake. They want to see RE6 retold in a coherent way. But a gullet.
We're surrounded.
Oh, he just absolutely. Oof. Look at this dude flapping around up there. I've literally never played RE6 all the way through. Actually, no, tell a lie. I have played it all the way through, but like very fragmented. Because I just find it so boring. But maybe this time is different. I don't know what... I'm not playing 3 campaigns of RE6. I'm going to play 1. I might even put a vote on YouTube or something like that. And say, like, which campaign do you want to play? Yeah, 6 is really long, and it's artificially extended. It's artificially extended because it has 3 campaigns that are effectively about the same thing.
You two okay?
Hey, the boy!
HQ sent me in to provide air support. It's gonna get hot down there, so watch out.
Roger. Thanks, Kirk.
It's way too much.
I didn't think HQ actually cared.
I'm just going to tank this. Hey, Ricky, how are you? Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, 4 campaigns including Ada's. Which, again, I don't remember being that groundbreaking.
I owe you one.
So, big yawn. Big yawn. I owe you one. Why is she not combining them? Who knows? Not me. I'll let her heal me. Oh, she's just done it. I remember the mercenary mode being pretty good, though. Whoa. I don't know why that went in hyperspeed just then. Like, this is why it annoys me when they say that Resident Evil 3 is short, like the remake. But then they also don't say that Resident Evil 2 is also short. Because Resident Evil 2 is effectively the same campaign 4 times with minimal variation. Like, I would say A and B scenario. I mean, they're not even proper scenarios. They're just like... How would you describe them? Almost like different difficulties, like an arranged mode.
What the fuck are those? Nothing's in HQ.
What the fuck are those?
Oh shit! I'm out of control! I'm going down!
Damn.
Mayday! Mayday!
Kirk, what's going on?
Yeah, second run, sorry. Dude, this... I cannot get this. That is kind of interesting, actually. Super crazy, man. Oh, shit.
You grab it.
Roger.
Nice. I'm almost at a point though, Nate, where I'm just like, if I want to play the OGs, I'll just go and play the OGs.
Thanks, partner.
Because they'll never remake and recapture what we love about the originals, to be honest. I think Resident Evil 1... Yeah, saying that, Resident Evil 1 is definitely better than the remake is definitely better than the original. Like, take nostalgia out of it. It's, like, to me, it's objectively a better game. Like, it's just so much more about it. It's a longer game. It's a harder game. It takes itself more seriously. Etc, etc. What cool it? Oh shit. She's fine. She's doing just fine.
Come on!
Shit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to save her. Damn it. Where is she? Oh, she's opening the door. Hey, Ghasty, how are you? Agent Jones, how are you? Mods on PC? What if I wanted to play the OGs with nicer and over the shoulder camera? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I suppose Silent Hill 2 remake is a great example of that type of remake. What the cool. Parasite Eve needs to come back. 100%. The game was the fucking shit. Oh boy. This guy was genuinely terrifying. Excuse me. Go on, Sheva. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh, he's down, he's down. We might as well rob his ass. Oh shit, he's getting back up. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, Agent Jones, actually. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think... Well, saying that, I think the AI is pretty tolerable if you're playing the normal mode or the like. The second you get to the higher difficulties where you could really rely on somebody fucking working alongside you that's human. I don't want to pick it up. I've got like $5 million in the bank. But yeah, I think for professional mode, unless you've both got infinite weapons and you literally walk through the game, you're going to find it extremely hard. It's a long ass fucking... This looks unbelievable without the green colours. I like it how Silent Hill with no fog basically looks like the UK every day. Here we go. This looks unbelievably good. Oh, I didn't even have to press anything. What the hell? What? Am I missing something? I've not pressed any buttons. What? I have to press... It's a quick time event. No, but I didn't even press it for Chris's one, Angelus. What? What the fuck? Hang on a minute. What?
Man, am I glad to see you guys.
PC got the auto... Huh? When the fuck did that happen? I mean, that's a really good, because I find them annoying as shit, but... When did that happen? That's got to be a super recent update. That's great news. Well, I'm actually just going to have some fun. We're going to pull out the fucking S&W. We'll pull out the... fuck it. We'll pull out the Hydra. We love the Hydra. How Hydra? I don't really want to use the infinite weapons. Nice. Oh, this is all fully upgraded, and that is fully upgraded as well, I think. Lovely. Let's pull them out. I think we've got any Magnum rounds. No, we don't. I do have them. We should probably give Sheva... I'll tell you what, we'll give Sheva some vests, because she's rolling around with nothing right now. There you go. Oh, I could do with them, actually. Hey, Douglas, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Welcome into Resident Evil 5.
Sheva, do you know where the mines are?
Past the station. Not too far from here. Follow me.
I remember this Magnum just absolutely fucks. Destroys everything. Oh! I can't believe they've made QTE optional. Yeah, especially if you're trying to... Shit. Especially if you're trying to get that platinum trophy, it can be a little bit of a grind. I said take it, she didn't take it. The hell? I'll leave it to it. She obviously doesn't need it. Yeah, couch co-op is like... there's only a couple of games that are really keeping that alive. Like Split Fiction, A Way Out, etc. But outside of that, I can't think of any games that are really championing... Oh, you motherfucker. That are championing split screen.
Come on.
Now, I'm pretty sure I can get through this cave without picking up the torches. Should we try it? That's the real survival horror. To be fair, I don't think it's going to be that dark, is it? Oh, she's picked up anyway. Oh, that would have been funny. I could probably work it out. Nice. God, what a dominator this weapon is. Yeah, classic Resident Evil 5 lore, Resident Evil 5 isms, that is. Oh, man. Oh, he survived it, no way. man. I can't believe how much of a dominator this weapon is. I think as long as you follow the track, it just comes out right. Go on, love.
Hold on. I'll open the gate with the crank.
I'm going to open the gate.
Little Eden's doing very, very well, thank you, Cheddar. She's starting to hobble around like a drunk person. She's nearly there. She's getting there, slowly and steadily. Very proud of her. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, good girl. Very cheeky girl. Makes life worth living, really does. Like, children fulfill you like a way that I can never put into words. You almost feel like, even though it wasn't, you almost feel like your life before your children was meaningless. Even though, obviously, it wasn't. It's really hard to explain. The parents in the chat will probably back me up. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Oh, she actually made it. The hell? That's crazy. We should be that quick. Yeah, the Reapers used to kick the shit out of you, Agent Jones.
Irving, but he got away.
Do you know where he went?
We think he's heading for an oil field in the marshlands.
Okay, I'm sending someone after him now. I need you two to head back this way.
Roger that.
Damn it. We've got to be careful here, because there is a guy with a machine gun. He's on it now. These sections can get quite ridiculous, especially on the harder difficulties, because they're just throwing enemies at you left, right and centre. I know there was some treasure there I missed. Fuck off! Oh, go on then, love. Knock yourself out. Well, she is actually doing a pretty good job, to be fair.
It's too heavy for you. Let me give you a
Come
hand.
on. Nice.
Take it.
This was a cool fucking boss, man. Really cool design. I always love facing this one. Bro just dies, I think. Oh. I can't remember what they call this. It's like Popo something. Popo Karimu, I think. Cool boss, man.
I don't know what that thing is, but I'm sure Irving's responsible.
I've got no way of picking these mines up. Maybe Sheva will do it for us. Ah, damn it. I thought she was gonna... I'm gonna need to grab... I might just give her the first aid sprays.
Come on, Roger.
I don't know where she is.
We should trap it between us. I'll take the rear.
Shit, let me see that.
Okay. Use this.
Right. It's gonna make things a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, I'm on. Oh, let's run past it. That's what the doctor ordered. Oh no way! I just killed it in 2 bullets. Wait, what's it called? Looking boss. Oh, how do we not get an S for that? Damn it. That accuracy is pretty bad. I'm using my pistol a lot, so that makes sense. We really need to give her some more ammo. I am just going to quickly run to the toilet, gang. So, again, thank you to everybody who's checked the stream out so far. If you are enjoying yourself, feel free to drop a cheeky follow. It's certainly appreciated. We cover all types of Resident Evil here. We're currently working our way through the series. We're up to Resident Evil 5 in 2009. We've still got so many games ahead of us, but every week we're having so much fun. And every Friday we go live with Silent Hill, and we're playing that series for the very first time. So tons of content coming out here at Biohazard Declassified, and we appreciate you coming along for the ride. One moment though, I do need a piss. Lock the back door. Oops, lock the back door. So I'm just going to quickly... oh, fuck. My screen's gone off. Hang on. Sorry about that, gang. Just going to quickly put my phone on charge. One moment. I had to run by the fridge. I mean, it'd be kind of rude not to. Oh, sorry. Just putting out the recliner. I had to go by the fridge, and we've got some... I don't know if you could see that. We've got some dairy milk buttons. Because I've been talking a lot, and I need some energy. And these bags are always a pain in the arse to open. Fuck it, fuck's sake. They're like the strongest fucking... I'll be with you in a second. Where's my fucking keys? There you go. Had an Allen key in my pocket. There we go. Oh, lovely jubbly. Great news. That's a good shit. So this is like my least favorite scenario or chapter in this game. It's this on-rail section. I really hate playing it. It really like kills the momentum of the game for me.
This is headquarters. What's your situation?
There's a high probability that Irving is on his way to an oil field in the marshlands. We're rejoining Delta Team and heading there now.
Understood.
We got company.
They don't let up, do they?
Do what you gotta do to stop them. But don't get too trigger happy or the guns will overheat.
I've never seen anybody do this no damage. I always see people take damage. Look, just like them.
Got some sharp curves up ahead. Hold on tight.
Sweet.
This is Captain Stone, Delta Team. I just received word from HQ. Based on the data you uploaded from that hard drive, most of the townspeople have been infected by parasites known as Las Plagas. The data refers to the infected as Magini.
What does all this have to do with Ouroboros?
You got me. They didn't see.
Looks like the only way we're getting answers is from Irving.
These guys are just super accurate, man. I like how the bikes just disappear. I'm really loving the fact we don't have to do QTEs anymore. Nice. I think they were talking about re-releasing this for modern consoles, actually. Not modern consoles. The PS5 and Xbox Series X.
We're under attack. There are too many of them to handle. Reinforcements are en route. Hold your position until they arrive. Repeat, hold your position.
Damn. Can't even turn my gun quick enough. Oof. Dude, I suck at this, man. Fucking heart's beating and shit.
There's no getting past that truck unless you two do something about it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Absolute skin of our teeth there, gang. Skin of our teeth. Now we've got this big boy.
What could have done this?
Can't reach it. But I'm hoping we make some serious headroom with Resident Evil 5 today. We finish it next week. Actually, we probably won't be able to finish it next week because I have a university deadline, so I might have to halt streaming for a week. But yeah, we finish this on the next episode and move on to Darkside Chronicles thereafter. F in the chat to Driver Boy. I can't remember his name. He left such an impression on me. I hate this boss. I don't understand why it just keeps zooming in after a certain amount of time. These guys are bastard on professional. Nice. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I remember professional mode being absolute arse to do. Yes! Excellent. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Shit. Oh, there you go. Ah, shit. I should have used that then. I think that's it now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe one more, sorry. Shit. Damn, there are so many of these parasites to kill. Oh, two have gone. Shit. Okay, that's not too bad. Yes. I think that's it. No way she ever gets a tribal outfit. I agree. I don't know why this enemy is in RE5. It's just a blatant copy of RE4. But he's down.
Chris, wait!
I don't have much time. I have to find her.
I'm going with you.
What? I must admit, I really enjoy this level. It's probably one of the longest levels in Resident Evil 5. But it's really fun to like fly around on the hoverboard and that hovercraft and shit like that.
Shove her!
Roger.
Like, this was really left field for Resident Evil. Driving around on a hovercraft. Oh. Oh. It really helps if you don't smash into things. I think what slowed it down for me was the caves, where you're going through the caves. just bored the fuck out of me. I need to like find some stuff soon because I'm running out of ammo and all sorts.
You grab it.
Roger.
Alejandro, thank you. Hope you're doing well.
All infected.
How could someone do this to them?
I think this is what people point to when they talk about RE5 maybe being a little insensitive. But to me, this is just these guys are victims. That's the way I look at it. I finally watched the Romero documentary. It was great. Brandon did a good job. He did a really good job. Super happy, even though I played a very small part in the George A. Romero documentary. I'm very happy that that came to light.
Roger.
Gotta go. I love giving her this rifle because it's generally a one-hit kill. That's a good question, actually, though, Zombie K. Zombie K1, excuse me. Is there... What do you guys think? Is there any part of Resident Evil 5 where it slows down to the point... No, shove that way. It slows down to the point it becomes boring. For me, it's the caves. The cave sequences are so long-winded to get through.
Looks like we have to go this way.
These alligators or crocodiles, whatever, can be absolutely lethal. So you gotta be careful. There's normally one hanging around here. Oh! I'm literally double taken at how good this game looks for being 16 years old.
Take it.
Roger.
Oh! Nearly had Sheva then. So we've got 3 pieces. We just need 1 more piece. And then we can skedaddle.
Come on.
Roger.
Is it this one? I think this one might just be treasure. I could be wrong. I probably am. Yeah, sorry, it's just treasure. What? I'm missing one.
Hurry! Roger.
It's definitely 4 pieces. Maybe it's on this main one over here. I've done that one, Huh? Oh, hang on. Oh, I've missed one. Hang on.
Hurry! Okay.
It's this one. I love how everything's super quiet. And then all of a sudden, like, hell literally descends on you. It's really cool. Oh, shit, it's the wrong one.
Come on! Roger.
That's the last one.
Take it. Okay.
I can't believe these dudes are tanking these shots.
You grab it. Okay.
Ah, nice and quiet.
You grab it. Roger.
She is doing remarkably well for the MO she has. Oh. Proper took that turn sharp. I like it how you can go full speed and then all of a sudden just press X. Yeah, you can see RE4. It's ironic really because RE5 took a lot from RE4 the original.
Roger.
So for them to then take a lot for the remake is really hilarious. But also very apt. Again, this... Oh, man, I cannot get over how good this looks. It really looks fantastic. I'm not resetting the game. I'm just swapping out the weapons. I'm going to have Sheva as a bit of a health and ammo mule. Excuse me. And then I can just focus on building up my arsenal. So this is where all hell breaks loose. Cool looking stage. I'm surprised she's not doing the kick. There we go. Hey, Fairy Fires, how are you? We are using the natural color mod. We're not using any like upscaling or anything. In that regard, it's pretty much the vanilla Resident Evil 5 running at 4K, but oh, Shiver. Oh, shit. Kick him, kick him. There we go. Normally she's really good at like running up and doing her combos.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's the natural color mod. That's what we're using, but the textures themselves are just the original. But it looks fantastic, doesn't it? With the natural color mod. This is how Resident Evil 5 should have looked. Africa is a beautiful, vibrant continent, so oh shit! No! I knew I was going to do that. Fuck! First death of the game. Fucking knew I was going to do that. What a prick. Some of that.
Roger. I'll turn this on. You head towards the bridge.
Holy shit. And I really would like to get some Magnum rounds. I think it was Nate who said you just don't get enough of them, and I think you're right. Fucking snakes, dude. Come on in, Shiver. Okay, so that wasn't a bad little campaign. I can't remember how many scenarios are in this. It's 6, isn't it? Six chapters. So we're on 3. Well, we just finished 3-1. We're moving on to 3-2. So I reckon we're just over the halfway point of the game now. I forgot how long the game was. By the way, like, the night is completely flown by today. Like, normally I'm streaming and I'm like, man, I feel like I've been playing for ages, but I'm only an hour in, but we have been absolutely smashing it tonight.
Go! Roger.
Oh, she's gone for it. What a beast. I just got to leave Chevron attack. She knows what she's doing. She don't need me to babysit her. Huh? Oh no. Whoa. We had our first crash of the game. Oh boy. This is why you stream with 2 computers. That was odd. That was very odd. Let's see if it probably sort itself out, I thought. Oh dear, oh dear. Did pick up that I was in the execution ground at least. Oh, fuck it. Why not? That was very strange, wasn't it? For whatever reason, I haven't got infinite ammo. What the hell? That's done it again. Hang on. That is very strange. Why is that doing that? Hang on. Sorry, I need to buy it, don't I? Is this one? No. Fuck. Is it, oh, it's bonus features. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Right, press this. Set it on local. Rogue. Yes. There's no way someone else can join my game.
Go! Okay.
That was very strange. Damn, this is vibrant as hell, this level.
Okay, get on the left, and I'll turn the crank.
Oof.
I'll handle it. Be careful on that thing.
I wonder if you have to do these quick times. Oh, you don't?
Help me!
Ah, it's weird. It's almost like some of them you do have to do, and some of them you don't. That is so strange. Oh, I think I caught him. I wonder why they would decide to do that. Like, why not make it... Why not make it all or nothing? Hey, Cree, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Welcome in. We're talking all things Resident Evil. It's a bit of a fun, casual stream of Resident Evil 5. We're just blitzing through it, talking about our favourite memories of Resident Evil 5. I mean, I think I've bought Resident Evil 5 on so many consoles at this point. The only ones I don't have is the Android port, because there was an Android port of RE5. I don't know if you guys knew. But for the Nvidia Shield, I think they released a specific port for it, which is awesome. Which means it may be possible to put Resident Evil 5 on the Vita.
What the hell are they doing here?
Looks like we've arrived at the oil field.
Well, I welcome you back in, Cree. Thank you.
Getting away this time.
We're having a good time. Revisiting some cool, iconic memories. I don't know where Sheva is. She's miles away. Where on earth is Sheva? She is miles away. It took her like a year and a half to get to us.
Look, it's Irving.
That damn Irving. Let's go get this Irving. The hell is she doing? Can we just stay here? Excellent. Oh, that would be fun if you could just give her a magnum. Actually, I might do that. Hang on. I just had a thought. Instead of that, could we not... Where's the lightning hawk? I think this is infinite. Oh. Because this is like real rapid fire stuff. Hey Sally, how's it going? I remember RE5 leaked before the release date and it cost €90. No way! Really? I just remembered buying it for the Xbox 360 at the time. Yeah, I don't know why they would let you discard your gun. Oh, I haven't got it. Hang on. Let me just quickly sort this out. I thought I'd bought it. It's not going to be more than the features. 20 grand it might be. Oh no, I should have enough. There we go. What did they do? Wait, what did RE4 do?
Go! Roger.
Oh, the discard weapons. Yes, yes.
I'll cover you.
Not doing a good job covering me, is she? No shooty. So we can hit. Oh, we can't hit him from here, I don't think. Fuck. What are you? I don't know what Chev is doing. Four. Look, what is Chev doing? She's like stuck. Bruv. I'm fucking fine. Piss off. What's this prick doing? If you had the remakes, the next title in the series, I find it very unlikely that Capcom will do a remake back-to-back. Stranger things have happened, and they did do a remake back-to-back with 2 and 3 remake. But I just can't see them doing it. But I'm really open to being wrong. It's okay. I've not got a massive ego about it. It just seems unlikely for me. Wrecked. Absolute size of this gun, by the way. It's bigger than Chris. It's like half the size of Chris. It's huge. Ah, shit. Did I forget to turn something? Oh no, I did. What? No, I did turn it. Did I not? Hang on a minute. Oh, I know which one I've missed.
Come on. Okay.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Shiver. It's over here. We're told, I mean, it keeps changing, but generally the thing that is sticking is that we're going to be playing as Leon again. And that Jill is in the game in some capacity. That's all we've got so far. There we go. Here we go.
Come on!
Holy shit. Oh, he evaporated. I can't wait for this section. I'm going to be blowing everyone away.
Come on!
Roger.
Here we go.
Cover me while I disable the elevator's block.
Go! Roger.
Nice job. Don't let your guard down. There's bound to be more of them.
Oh, let's go.
Almost got it.
Oh, I killed like 3 enemies with 1 bullet then. Oh, how unfortunate.
There. Got it. You two, on the elevator. Move! Hurry!
Roger.
I think the most likely thing is we get Resident Evil 9 next. Then we get a remake there afterwards.
This bastard's so gritty. There should be an exit up ahead. Go!
Oh shit.
Damn it! Is everything locked down? This is going to be a pain in the ass. But I will see what I can do.
I wonder how many we can kill just from here.
Not this shit again. You two, engage those bastards.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to make it up the ladder. Oof. Nice. Do you like Mother Miranda in Village? I don't know, gang. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Village. I played it once. I have no real desire to go back and play it again. I will for the channel.
Shava!
Roger.
But I'm not in a great rush to run back and run through it all.
That's Irving's boat. Let's go.
Come on!
I can't explain why. It's just not that engaging for me. Same thing with Resident Evil 7. Here we go, boys and girls. Oh, no way. I took all of them dudes out of 2 bullets. What a game this is.
Get over here! Hurry!
God, this game's so immensely satisfying. I think it's a fair grade. I think that's a very fair grade. Actually, now Sheva's not using. Take that. Because this really leans into a sniping.
Here we go! Hang on tight!
I always love this because you can get some serious shots off early. Hey Alejandro, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Welcome back to the Survival Horror. Long time no speak. Hope you're well. Hope the family's well. We're running back through the series every single week as part of the Resident Evil Retrospective. Oh, no way I just got that. Nice. I would like to run the game on professional solo. Because the issue I have, and this is why I don't like playing multiplayer Resident Evil games, it's because my schedule never lines up with anyone else. Damn, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've completely forgot it was coming out. Get down! Oh, it's auto done. Nice. Another pipe.
Get down!
Cool. How accurate is Sheva? Hell of a lot more accurate than me, it seems. Gosh, she's wiped out everyone, man.
Another gate. Okay, you two know what to do.
Hey, Kim, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Welcome in. You was just playing it yourself, was ya? How was that? I always like going back and playing RE5. Again, we've been talking about this throughout the stream. I don't think it's necessarily the best quote-unquote Resident Evil game, but it's a very good game. Like, it's very fun to play with friends. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you kindly. I actually had Subway today. Very nice. I was working from home, so I thought, you know what? Let's get on Just Eat and pay double what I would normally pay if I just walked into the shop. And did I do it? Of course I did. Oh shit. Darkside Chronicles is going to be... Darkside Chronicles is the game after Resident Evil 5 in the chronology. Like the release date chronology. So it goes Umbrella Chronicles, RE5, Darkside Chronicles. Here we go.
What the hell is that thing?
Just get out of here, Josh. It's too dangerous.
I wonder if you can just shoot him with this. I never actually attempted it. Yeah, this is my first platinum as well. I think for a lot of people it was. Oh, fucking hell, this is a lot easier. It's a hell of a lot easier. Why didn't I do this before?
Something that undergoes such a rapid transformation must have a weakness.
Why have I never done this before? This is sick. No way. He's already there.
There's a little weasel.
Hey Grimlock, this is the natural color mod. So it's still the same, like there's no upscale and textures aside from it running in 4K 60 frames a second, but I put the natural color mod on, so all the colors really pop. God damn. I can't get a shot off because of this. I didn't even know you could get insta-killed there. Man, you learn something new every day. Fuck. I might actually use the... Have I got another one? Oh, I haven't. 2 secs. So I've actually died twice on this game. Shit. L-Hawk. I'm actually going to get my own Lightning Hawk because I think that's a tad bit quicker. It's not as powerful, but it makes up for the fact it's like one bullet after another. Oh, thank you kindly, Kim. Yeah, to be fair, as I'm getting older, it was a bit of a shock, really, because my whole life I've never had glasses. And 2 or 3 years ago, I was driving home late at night and I was like, I can't see any of these signs. Like, I'm not drunk or anything. Like, I'm completely fine, in sound mind. I cannot see that sign, and it's not even that far ahead. And I remember sitting in... I was like, I don't need glasses. And I remember sitting in, like, the optician's chair, and then just being absolutely blown away.
It's too dangerous.
We'll try to stop it.
Understood. Just try not to get yourself killed.
Something that undergoes such a rapid transformation must have a weakness.
Okay, didn't die that time. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, this is like my original save. This is like my original save from way back when. Oh, it's done it again. off. He did. Yeah, that was another thing. I don't normally wear them on stream, but I've got a brand new streaming setup. So I've got like a 50-inch TV here, like a 40-inch TV here in portrait mode. And sometimes reading the Twitch, like the colours are just, it means I have to squint a little bit if I didn't have my glasses on, but I don't now that I've got my glasses on, so it's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, I would love to wear contacts, but I hate the idea of putting stuff in my eyes. It makes me feel sick, to be honest.
That's the name of the director of Tricel's African division.
Do you think she could be connected?
One day, I guess.
It's possible, but I don't have any proof.
Tricell. If there is a...
I'll tell you what. I've got flash rounds. Yes, yes, we do. And we got a flash grenade launcher as well. God, man, I thank myself for my earlier playthroughs of this game. We're gonna have some fun. Cheva's got all the gubbins. There we go. Let's take some flash rounds. We love our flash rounds. We do. We love our flash rounds. We do. Yeah, some people, like, I remember there was where I used to work, there was a guy, and like, you would look at him and his eyes and his glasses made his head look small. Like, his eyes looked really tiny, and I was like, man, can I try your glasses on? And I put them on. I was like, man, how are you not like registered blind?
What does that mean for Africa?
Not sure.
There's loads that come up here. Nice. Oh, that was sick.
I never knew such a place existed here.
There is like some BSA emblems.
Looks like there's been some recent activity.
I hope Irving was telling the truth.
But obviously I've got them all, so... Yeah, I've literally played this to death. I've got a platinum trophy on the original PS3 from way back when. Probably lost the account. 1000G on... 1000G on the Xbox version. I don't know how I'm doing on the Steam achievements, but I must be pretty high up there. But I really only played the PC one for when I stream, because it's the best looking version. I'm actually working on the PS3 version, the gold edition with the motion controls, so I can also get that platinum as well. So I've basically got like loads of platinums for RE5, and inevitably when they release Resident Evil 5 for PS5, I'll get a platinum for that as well.
Come on.
We gotta go. See ya. I'm never gonna get used to not pressing the CQ. Fair enough. Damn. Sheva knows what she's doing. I have to do a lot. Oh. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. When does that open? Oh, beautiful. Oh, here you go. This big dude's always hilarious. What are these guys even doing down here? Just chilling? Nice.
Come on!
Roger.
Bat thing. Oh yeah, there's like a random Popo Karimu here, isn't there? This is... I don't even fucking know.
What in God's name are those? Better give him a wide berth. Hurry! It's closing!
Oh, we did it first time. No way. And they all blew up at the same time as well. Lovely.
I didn't know you could move so fast.
By the way, I think you guys are like this. I'm sure I've shown them off on stream before, but I love them so much. I got them at a convention years and years ago, but they're basically coasters for my drinks. We've got and they're little PlayStation games. So I got Resident Evil Director's Cut, and we've got the original Tomb Raider. I want to get some more, like Resident Evil 2 or fucking Rayman or Ape Escape or whatever. Maybe Parasite Eve. Do I have to do this one then? No, you don't. It just does it all itself. This is so weird. Resident Evil Wiki. Great to have you. I don't know if you've been lurking or what have you, but I do have a question for you that I haven't spoke about on the stream. There was this fantastic Resident Evil 5 rabbit hole, and I'm going to peel back the curtain a little bit. I was actually planning on crowdfunding a Resident Evil 1.5 documentary with another very talented director. Obviously, it wouldn't have been on the scale of Keeper's Diary. It probably wouldn't have been like 10 or 20 grand or whatever. Thought it'd be a really cool documentary to sell to like Amazon or whatever. I like the concept. There's so much mystery around it and everything like that. I had like loads of things planned, and like again, it was still like pre-production. But it was a really cool concept. I was like, I think people really would like a 1.5 documentary. And then someone, I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but they released a documentary. It was like a 3-hour 1.5 documentary. And I was like, holy shit. This is really good. And this will probably blow away anything that I could put together. Nonetheless, crowdfund it. And he put it out there. In full, free of charge. And I'm so sorry, but I've forgotten his name. But I watched it. It was like, it's a 3-hour documentary. And I watched it all, and I was just blown away with how much effort went into it. I'm wondering if you've seen the same documentary. And if it's going to be on the Resident Evil Wiki. That's right, yeah. Yeah, it took a lot of references from that Finding 1.5 book or what have you. I think it's a really interesting story, and the way he tells it's very good. Yeah, I cannot remember for the life of me, Cree, what it was. It was about 3 hours long. Hang on, one moment. Let me see if we can find it. Because it's going to annoy me if I don't find it. I mean, I would have loved to have crowdfunded that documentary and put it together. But as I said, like, there was a YouTuber that literally put out an iceberg-style YouTube video free of charge and covered all the bases that I wanted to cover in the 1.5. I'm not worried about it. I'm actually blown away at how much detail this guy went into. Okay, so the YouTuber is called Lewis Gaming. So Lius Gaming, sorry. So it's Liuss Gaming. And the documentary is called The Unreleased Game That Ruined Lives, a Resident Evil story. And I'm not joking, it's fucking glorious. Like, if you have free time, please, please, please check it out. Because it is unbelievably well put together. A lot of effort's been put into it. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. I've gone the wrong way. So the real question is, and I can't remember what the documentary said, but do we think a Resident Evil 1.5 80% build is out there? I'm starting to think it's maybe folklore at this point. And again, like, if you actually sit... Oh, man, she's going to make me walk around the other side. If you actually sit down and play Resident Evil 1.5, I think there's been another update by Martin Biohazard recently, so we're definitely going to check that out at some point. But if you sit down and play 1.5, you sort of understand why they scrapped it. Like, RE2 just fucking shits all over it, man. It's just on another level. Like, RE 1.5 is just so boring. I can't put it into words. It's almost like the legend, like the chase is better than the end product, if that makes sense. Like, you know when they talk about wrestling and they're like, the contender and the race to get the championship is always better than being the champion yourself. It's always better to be chasing rather than to be defending, if that makes sense. And that's the same for Resident Evil 1.5. Like, it's the thrill of the chase of getting something that's like a glorious piece of lost media. But when you get it, you're like, man, I kind of see why I'm in complete agreement with why Capcom scrapped this, because this is fucking boring as shit. Nice. Cool. Sheva just executed someone. Yeah, I try and give Sheva, if she's not using infinite ammo, I try and give Sheva weaponry that she is like she can afford to overspend on. Like whether it's a handgun or like a rifle with a lot of ammo. Especially if you give her something that's like one shot, one kill, makes things a lot easier. I'd like to do I'd like to do Parasite Eve actually at some point. I feel that's the title that I remember playing Parasite Eve 2, like someone wanted me to play it on the channel. And I did.
Come on!
Roger.
Sheva.
Okay. There's only one chain.
Gotta jump down.
The other one must be somewhere else.
But yeah, I remember playing Parasite Eve 2 and generally enjoying myself. I just never got around to finishing it. Must be the only person who hasn't played 1.5. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's still a bit of a urban legend, so I'm not surprised you haven't. It's a very interesting story. That's all I'll say. Holy shit. That's a really weird camera angle for my... Hang on. Oh, now it decides to work. What am I doing? It's downstairs, actually. Over there, maybe? Yeah. I remember playing the second one and enjoying myself. We'll see. I know they say it's a mix between Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. We're gonna pound this dude. Oh. Did I say pound this dude? I completely lied. Oh, she's caught him. Gotcha, motherfucker! Thanks for the treasure. I'm still blown away with how good this looks. I'm going to keep saying that. I know it's annoying. I'm going to keep saying it. It looks fantastic.
Hurry!
Roger.
Come on, Sheva. Lagging behind. Lagging behind.
The preparations are almost complete. Then we can leave.
Good.
Wesker.
You know, I was surprised Las Plagas was such a success. When you first arrived, I had my doubts. And now Ouroboros is complete.
Your position at Tricell is secured.
Oh, I have my eyes set on something much bigger. You'll be needing a partner, right? Someone suitable to join you in your new world? I believe I've proven I'm worthy, haven't I?
Big Homelander vibes. Wesker doesn't care. He's an arsehole.
It appears your old friend, Chris Redfield, has come to pay you a visit. To our
Chris.
sense concern.
The plan is in its final stages. I will not tolerate delays.
News appearing of recreating a new world genital virus. I was to become a god.
That right is now mine.
Have a good one, Kim. We're probably wrapping up anyway soon, so... Hope you have a good one, and thank you kindly as always for dropping by. We're actually going to be wrapping up now as well, gang. We've been playing for about 3 hours, and we will definitely get this game finished on the next stream of Resident Evil 5. So I'm really happy with my progress so far. To make it this far into the game and only 3 hours past is pretty fucking awesome. So let me flip back to my other side. I'll leave that playing in the background. Oh, smack myself in the face. Transfer this over. That looks good. Yes. Thank you, everybody. We've had a brilliant stream so far. I can't wait to jump into some more Resident Evil 5. I will just say, a heads up, we are currently on the 20th of March. I have a master's degree deadline on the 30th of March, and as ever, I leave everything to the last minute because I'm just a fucking naturally super busy person. So I will preemptively say that next week, the chances of having a stream are probably highly unlikely. I'm going to try and get the majority of it done this weekend, but I might need the week to kind of tartan it up. And you know, Murphy's Law, everything that could go wrong will, as ever. So I'm going to try and leave next week free for no streaming, but I will keep you guys updated. I'll still be posting content during the week and keeping the channels busy. But I'm just kind of preempting that's probably going to be the case. We're still going to be live on Friday with Silent Hill 4, making some serious progress on that. I don't think we'll finish it. I think that might drop into maybe April the 4th, maybe. I'm going to try my best to get as much of it done as I can, but obviously just bear in mind that may be the case that we go into a 4th Silent Hill 4 stream. But yes, gang, I really hope you enjoyed that stream. We had some real good fucking viewership all over the place tonight, so I'm very grateful that everybody's turned out for the stream. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself as much as I have playing the game. As I said, Friday continuing on with Silent Hill 4. Cannot wait to jump into some more Silent Hill. So I'm actually going to try and raid out here, see who is live on the old Twitch-a-rooney. I'm a sister's live. We will send you over to Athena. Thank you kindly as always. We will see all of you very, very soon. Carry on. I'll see you, Sean. Don't worry. I'll see you coming at the end. Thank you kindly. There is always the next time.